Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP for another Chain of Command Battle Report. Tonight we're taking a little break from the Eastern Front and we're heading back to Normandy, or Europe, Western Europe I should say, not Normandy exactly, because of the objective, which you'll see in a minute, wasn't in Normandy. So anyway, we got my friend Cole is here for his first battle in the Nerd Cave, and he's brought his Germans. And I will be playing the Americans. So we're going to be playing scenario 6 from the rulebook, attack on an objective. And this map is stolen from Scottish Corridor. It's called Capturing Colville. There's a little bit of differences, but it's pretty much based off of that map. So Cole's going to be the attacker, and he's going to get 21 attack or 21 support points, and I am going to get half of that. Or almost half. I'm getting 11. So anyway, so this is the board. These hedges will say, or you can see through them if you're within 4 inches of them. Okay. If you're farther than 4, you can't be seen or see. That's an orchard. This is an orchard, so you can see. You have to be within 6 inches of the orchard to see or be seen. And then the fences are just going to be just soft cover. You can see through them. And that's about it terrain wise. So Cole will be starting on this side, on his edge. I'll be starting on this side 18 inches up. And I think you get 3 or 4 and I get 4, I believe. We'll sort that out when we get to the patrol phase. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and go over the forces real quick. So here we have the American force, just a regular rifle platoon. So we got a lieutenant with carbine, platoon sergeant, SMG, bazooka team. We got 3 identical squads, squad leader with SMG, 8-man rifle team, and a 3-man BAR team. So I think in the book it says the BAR team is a BAR with 2 crew and 1 rifleman, but I think they've changed it somewhere along the line that it's the BAR can operate by himself, and then there's just 2 extra rifles. So that'll be it. So we'll go see what the Germans brought.
Alright, so we have 2 senior leaders right here for a Panzer Grenadier platoon.
One of them is actually a support option.
Yep. And a Panzerschreck team right here. Then the first squad, second squad, and third squad of Panzer Grenadiers with 2 MG34s per squad. And with per first team is 1 rifleman, and second team is 2 riflemen. And that's all the same for each. And that's about it, and the support options will be a surprise.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and roll for our first support, and then we'll check the patrol phase rules real quick, and then we'll start the patrol phase. Okay, so we're going to roll for force morale real quick. So both will get a 1, so we're both at an 8. Okay.
Was it anticlimactic?
Yeah, that sucked. But we're even. So he's going to get 3 or 4. He's picked 4. They're all within 12 on his board edge. And the objective for this game is going to be this broken down Pershing. So I get to place 4 patrol markers onto the objective itself. Okay, so I think that's it. So we will go ahead. Oh, roll a d6. You get some free moves before 1. So you get 2 free moves in the patrol phase before we start the actual patrol phase. So go ahead and do the patrol phase real quick. Done with the patrol phase now. So I was able to get a jump off point in the orchard. I got another one behind the fence, and then I got one in that building. And where are yours?
2 in the orchard, 1 here, and then 1 close to the barn, and then another one on that flanking hedgerow.
Okay. And then I get 1 free jump off point on the objective, and that's going to be the tank crew there. So the story is, this is one of the first Pershings to hit the battlefield. It broke down. the Germans heard about it and they want it. So they're going to come try to get it. But a platoon of Americans has been sent to defend it until the recovery vehicle can get here and tow it off. So that's it. So we're ready to begin. So we'll start with the German phase.
Okay, got a 5. So got 1 command point. Chain of command. It's done. Got a senior leader, 2 1s, and a 2.
And so with the 2, he brought in this squad here. And then 2 1s, he made a 2. And brought another squad, and then the senior leader right there. And no one's on Overwatch or anything. Actually, you could put them on Overwatch with, of course you're not too far away. So it wouldn't do you any good really right now.
No.
I'll go to the American phase. 2 5s. 3 1s and a 2. So I did not bring anything. I decided to not show my hand yet. So what'd you get?
Ooh, a 6, a 5, 2 4s, and a 2.
Well, alright. See what he does with that.
Yeah, use the 2 and then use the 4. The senior leader commanded just guys to move forward.
Okay, so the squad that was there was commanded by the senior leader. They got into the barn, and then he brought in his 3rd squad over on that jump off point there. And that was it. So now go on to the American phase. A couple more 5s, so that's fine with me. I'm not deploying anything, at least I can build up some points. But I could bring in a couple squads and a senior leader now. So I did bring a squad in here. Then I had to bring one of my senior leaders in, put him on Overwatch. And then with the 2, these guys came in. Actually, now that I think about it, no, it's fine. I'm actually going to reposition this guy over to here, so he can get in both of these guys. So yeah, that's it. So it is now the German phase. So 2 3s, a 1 and a 2. So this squad moved up. 2d6, they got to there, they're hiding behind this piggery. He's got this squad, both 2 MG42s or 34s, whatever, in each window on Overwatch. And then he brought in one of his support, which is the Flak 38. And he's going to fire onto these guys here with 6. So I'm assuming that's within 24 inches for close range.
Yep. Or nope, just shy of 24.
Okay, so he'll be hitting on 5s and 6s, and he's got 6 HE. So 2 hits. And I do count as in the open because of the HE. So I'll put 1 on the rifle squad and 1 on the rifle team. BAR. So BAR team dead. Shock on the rifle. See if it's the leader. No. So 1 dead in the BAR team. And 1 shock on the rifle team. And I will shoot back. So let me get some dice together. Yeah, so here we go. It's 8 shots for the rifles, 3 shots for the BAR, and 1 shot. Actually, he can't see, so I'll take 1 dice out. And hitting on 5s and 6s. 1 hit. That's not very good. And then you have a gun shield in soft cover, so you count as being in hard cover. So nothing. Alright, not even a shock. And is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so I will take the American phase here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1. Have I been rolling 6 this whole time? I should be rolling 5. Nothing. 2 4s, 1 and a 2. So the senior leader, he ordered those guys around. I'm trying to stay clear of there. Then I moved these guys, and I rolled way too high because I'm trying to stay away from that Overwatch and those machine guns. But they got a double 6 and they ran all the way over here. Also, real quick, I did take a chain of command point off since I think I might have been rolling 6 dice this whole time. So I'll reduce by 1, and then he's going to fire both machine guns.
Both machine guns.
So it's at 16 shots. Long range.
So it's just only 4 hits.
4 hits. Oh, and I did take the shock off of them with the senior leader. So 4 hits. So it's 2 on the rifles, 2 on the BAR. So a shock and a shock. So just a shock per. And I think that's it for me.
Okay, let's go for mine.
On the German phase here. A couple chain of command points. A 1, 2, and a 4. Alright, so first thing he's going to do is the senior leader is going to order this Flak 38 to fire onto this squad. And 2 hits.
2 hits.
So split them up. The AR team. I think that's a kill because I'm in soft. I lose 1.
You're in the open now.
Yep. So rifle team. So 1 dead. See if it's the leader. Oh no, it is. So he just loses a command initiative, and bad things happen. That's -2. Man, so I'm down to 6 all of a sudden. That was a bad turn of events. All right, so then he's going to fire the guys in the barn back at the same squad he fired at last time. Needing 5s and 6s.
3 hits.
You're not rolling very well, but I'm helping you out quite a bit. So 2 on the rifles. It's point of shock. BAR team. Point of shock. Okay. Anything else?
So that was senior leader. Nope, I have
got
now
3
the squad.
left. These guys?
Yep.
So you're going to move them?
Yep, I'm gonna move them up. And
So 1d6 or 2. So if you move up 1, you can shoot.
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
1d6, 3 inches.
Okay, so we'll let him move up. It'll be 8 shots. Who are you shooting at?
So these Panzer Grenadiers are firing at those squads against the house, but they get light cover.
Okay. And
Ooh, a lot better this time. So that is 7 hits.
7 hits. There might be a retreat, a pullback here coming in. 3, maybe not such a good idea to jump out so early. So I'll put 4 onto the rifle team.
Ooh.
So that's a dead and a shock. And then 3 onto the BAR team. Man, 2 dead and a shock.
I need 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah, it was 7 total.
Oh. Okay, so 1 more on the BAR. And then the rifle. So nothing. Alright, so I got 3 dead total, so I got to roll for the leader. Now it's on a 3 or less. He's already been hit once. He's knocked unconscious. So another bad thing.
Ooh.
I'll have to check that. Can you check the chart over there on a 3 on a junior leader wounded? Alright, so one of those is now not there, so I lose another BAR guy.
-1.
-1. Man, I'm already down to 5. Starting at 8, not good.
Yeah, no.
And then minus, I'll lose a man in the rifle team. And I take a shock on each. Man, now these guys are really in trouble. I was going to bail out of there, but yeah, so 1 shock each. Now these guys are getting chewed up. Oh, it's my turn.
Yep, that's it.
All right, so now I'm gonna have to get the senior leader over there to order those guys to do something. Oh, double phase.
Ooh.
And 2, so that'll help. This will help, big time. And I did get a 4 from my senior leader, so I can do something. So the senior leader, he was able to get everyone out of dodge here. These guys are able to run around. They took a point shot each, but they got out of line of sight of everything over there. These guys, he took a point of shock off of this team, and then he ordered them to run. They only made it 11, and then they both took another point of shock. And I still wasn't quite able to clear the line of sight of the Flak 38
Or the Panzer Grenadiers.
or this squad here. But I did get out of line of sight of the guys in the barn. But I did get a double phase. So here we go. Chain of command point. 2, 3, and a 4. So I was able to remove all but 1 shock per team. And then both teams are ordered to go tactical. And that was it. That's all I was able to do. So now at least I'm in hard cover.
2 1s, a 2, a 3, and a 5. So I have 5 chain command now.
The 1, he brought another support unit, which is a MG42 team, covering down the road. I should have never told you about me wanting to sprint across the road. Of course, they're not in Overwatch, but you could always get them there because you have your senior leader. This squad was put onto Overwatch, and that squad moved tactically 2 inches up to the hedge. They are now able to fire. They are now able to see and be seen out of that hedge. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Now the American phase. Come on, double phase.
No. Oh.
Oh, almost. 2 more chain of command points. Oh, man.
A 4 and a 1.
Yep, 4 and a 1. 4 is what I need. Yeah. Okay, let me think what I want to do. The 1, I brought in the bazooka team down on the bottom floor. And then with the senior leader, I took the 2 shock off. And I just kind of scrunched up here, trying to stay out of line of sight of as much stuff as possible. But I'm still in line of sight of this squad, and they're in Overwatch. And I moved, so they're going to shoot.
Alright, first team. Nothing.
No hits.
And then the hits. 3 hits.
3 hits, alright then. So 2 on the rifles. Nothing. And 2 on the BARs. Holy crap. Another 2 dead. See if it's the leader. It is. I think he's knocked unconscious. Oh wait, I gotta see which one it is first. High is the senior leader. So it is the senior leader knocked unconscious. Oh man, this is gonna hurt my...
Take one of those kills away though. It was only 3, not 4.
I lost 2 dead, right? So actually only 1. One is the senior leader, but the other one is coming out of the BAR team. And the bad thing, check the board for senior leader wounded. This is going to drop me down big time on a 4.
Oh, just -1.
Just minus. Well, now I am down to 4, which
Well,
means...
no, if you had rolled a 5 or 6, that would have been bad.
So I lose a command dice. I'm already down to 4. I started at 8, and my leaders have been getting hit bad. I lost... Both these guys are unconscious. I'm half tempted to use my chain of command dice to end the turn at this point, so I can get those guys back up. So anyway, yeah, that's it for me. So now, German phase. I don't remember that.
Okay, so, oh crap.
2 chain of command. Oh, you got a chain of command dice.
Yeah, 2 chain of command, so...
A 2 and a 3. So the 3. Yep. Another support. I'm assuming this is your final support. We got medic left. So he did buy a tiger, and there he is. 6 inches from the jump off point, which is the road. And we're going to say that 9 inches from the hedge he can be seen, instead of 4 like it is for the infantry. And then with the 2, he's going to fire this squad into that squad there.
So 1, 2, 3, 5.
5 hits.
5 hits.
Alright. Yeah, so 3 on the rifle team. Man.
And a point of shock.
And shock. And then the BAR team, a point of shock. So see if it's the leader. It is. Man. This game's going to be over here in a few minutes because every leader I have, bad thing happened. So he had a... Well, let me roll the bad thing. That was the roll to see what happened to him. So I think he's just 1 command initiative down. And a 2 on the bad thing. Hopefully that's nothing.
0.
Okay. So, point of shock each. And then 1 dead rifleman.
Yep.
I think that's it. So it's my go. And I only get 4 command dice now. Can't lose any more. So 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to fire the Overwatch back at those guys, so Cole's being nice enough to let me do it during my turn. So the rifles, back at those dudes. One hit, and then the BAR team, one hit. So just 2 hits.
They're in tactical though.
Yeah, so you'd be in hardcover there.
So 2 hits.
So I still got a senior leader off the board. So 1 dead man.
Ooh.
Not the leader.
Yep.
Okay, so for my actual phase, with the 1 I brought my medic in, and he got that guy back up on his feet. With the 2 I was able to make it all the way over with a sprint. So I was able to clear all the guns before he could put them on Overwatch. And then I still got a 3, which I'm going to use for these guys, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I'll think of something. Alright, so I pulled these guys back out of line of sight, more than 6 inches. Those guys made it there, so I'm out of line of sight with everybody now. Which is what I should have just done at the beginning, but I didn't. So, losing half my force morale, half my leaders wounded, all to get to where I should have just started. But that's what it is, so it is now the German phase.
2 4s, command point.
And a 1 and a 3.
Yep.
Alright, so I brought in, oh yeah, he brought in the, he moved the Tiger up. He brought in a senior leader here, put this squad on Overwatch. He moved this machine gun team up with him, moved those guys out. He wasn't able to quite make it into the barn, but that's where he's going. And then he brought in a medic. And I think that's it, so I'm down. Now I get to go with my 4 command dice. Oh, and Andre and Steve have showed up in the house, so they're having a conversation over there. So if you hear talking, that's what it is.
Be quiet.
They're whispering. So I got a 2, a 3, and a 3. So I was able to get the medic, or with the 2, I ran the medic trying to get over here to the senior leader. Didn't make it. He stopped in the middle of the road. But you're not supposed to shoot at medics in this game, unless you're on the Eastern Front, where they don't follow the Geneva Convention. And then with the 3s, I removed 2 shock, and then I removed 2 shock. So now we'll go straight into the German phase. So the 2 4s, a 1, and a 2. Alright, so the Tiger was able to move up to here. And the senior leader ordered the flak gun. He's trying to get over here to cover down the road with the flak 38. And then the MG42 team on tripod moved into the barn. And they're coming out of the top window. So now we go back to the American phase. Another chain of command point. And a 1 and a 2. Woohoo. So let me think what I want to do here. Able to bring my medic, made it up to here. And next phase he'll be able to heal my senior leader. And then with the 2, I just kind of moved those guys, kind of scrunched them up a little bit closer to stay on line of sight of these guys here. German phase. That's good roll.
Yep.
You can do a lot of stuff with that. Even make a 4. So the Tiger moved up with a whopping 2 snake eyes. So he got to there. The senior leader was able to activate the flak 38. They got up to the hedge. Now they're covering down the road. He was able to put that MG42 team in the barn on Overwatch. And then that squad has moved up to the fence.
And the other squad.
Oh yeah, and then even the other squad moved up to the fence. So he's here he comes. And I still got some support out there. That 2 more 5s, so I'm getting close to another chain of command dice here, which is good. So one of these 3s I'm going to use to activate my medic.
Yep.
And he's going to wake up the lieutenant, or that's actually the platoon sergeant. And then I'm going to use the last 3 to take these last 2 shock off. And that'll be the German phase. Alright, here we go. Another chain of command point, and then 1, 2, 2, 3. So this Tiger was able to move up. He just moved up to the hedge. And then this squad went on Overwatch, and those guys made it over the hedge, and now they are moving on towards the objective. And that's it. So me and my 4 command dice, we'll roll 2 more. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm not really doing anything anyway. I'll take all these.
Right there. 2 ones.
Now I got 2 chain of command things. And yeah, 2 1s, which
Or maybe they just overpurchased and haul it out.
Yeah, that'll be it. So we'll go German phase. German phase. Oh, triple phase. We always say that, but it's not a triple phase. It's a 666 though. Right, Andre?
Tripping. Don't be tripping.
So you do get a double
It's just
phase.
an end to turn.
The turn in. So you get a 1 and a 2 to play with. So next German phase. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
So this squad, they moved up to the fence, and the senior leader, or these guys also moved up to the fence, and then the senior leader put the Flak 38 and the MG42 on Overwatch, and this tiger has crashed through the hedge and he's rolling up towards the objective. So it is now back to the American phase. Another chain of command point. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Alright, so I got the 3-inch AT gun as a support choice. And so with the 3, I brought him off this jump off point. I'm going to take a shot on that tiger. And then with the 2, I just scrunched those guys up closer to the building, stay line of sight of them. And with the 1, my medic ran over here to try to bring back this guy's lost command initiative. So, we fire at the tiger with 3-inch AT gun. It's a hit, barely. It's a 5, that's all I needed, I think, right? In the open, right? Yeah, in the open 5, so. Whew. I was damn close. Alright, so we'll get some dice together and roll for the effect.
Kind of like assaulting with Gurkhas.
It's
It's usually a happy thing, but not always.
I'm gonna shoot. So I got 10 AP, and he's got 11 armor. So 5s and 6s for everybody here. 1, 2. That's not bad. 5.
That's pretty darn good.
That's damn good. Just roll them over here.
Okay.
And you got. Well, that's 5s.
Oh, 5s?
So you only got 3?
Oh, yeah.
So 2 net hits. So roll a d6. A 4. So 2 net hits, 2 shock, immobilized.
Well,
Nice.
It's immobilized in a good spot.
Yes, it is. Right in the open. And yeah. So that's it for me. So we'll go to the German phase.
Nope.
Don't roll a double phase.
I did.
Oh, you did? Damn it. All right then. So double phase, a 1, 2, and a 4. So the 4, the senior leader moved over the hedge. He ordered these guys up. They got halfway over the fence. And the tiger removed both shock. And that is it. So it is a double phase though. So the Germans get to go again. It's not another double phase, thankfully. Of course, really at this point, double phases aren't too bad for me when you get them. So you wound up with a 1 and a 2.
Make it a 3. I'm doing tiger.
Okay. So he's making the 3. He's going to do the tiger. I'm going to use one of my chain of command dice, and I'm going to interrupt with the AT gun. So I needed a 5, but I hit the target last time and he's stationary, so now I need a 4 on 2d6. And if I fail this, I'm in big trouble. Oh, that's a double 6, so that means I get +3 on my AP roll. So instead of 10, I get 13. And then you still get your 11, so see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, here we go. So I'll do my 13 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 this time. Good thing I had those extra dice. Oh yeah.
I beat it.
Yeah, you bounced it right off. So that was a failed interrupt. So now you can do whatever it is you were going to do. All right. So everything, the gun and the whole machine gun are going to fire back at the 3-inch gun. So what are you shooting first?
Machine gun.
So it's only 6 shots.
6 shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Alright, so I'm in hard cover. I got that sandbags there. Oof. So I lose a man and take a shock. See if it's the leader. It is not, for once. So I'm down a guy, and I take a shock.
Do I need to roll 2d6?
So I'm down to 5 dudes. What's that?
2d6 to hit or no?
The HE?
Yeah.
It's just, what's your HE? 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just 7 dice.
Okay.
And you did 4s, 5s, and 6s.
3 hits.
Alright. So another dead. See if it's the leader. It is not. So I'm down to 4 dudes and 1 shock. Alright. Now what?
That's it.
That's it for you?
I did my
Okay.
3 to activate the tiger.
Alright, so here we go. I need a 4 or a 3 to activate that gun. So I did get a 3 and a 4 and a 6. With the 4, I took 2 shock off. He's going to order the gun to fire. And with the 3, these guys just kind of spun around and they're going to go on Overwatch. And you were going to interrupt.
Yep.
So he's going to interrupt with his chain of command dice.
Okay.
Fire back at these guys.
A whole machine gun.
2 hits. Nothing. I'm in hard cover.
And then.
He's killed 2 of my guys there, Andre. So.
Well.
And he's interrupting.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 hit.
Oh man.
So here we go. Another dead guy. Man, I'm rolling a lot of 6 on saves. It's not the leader, it's a 3. So I'm down to 3 dudes.
But you're still there.
But
in hard cover.
And I get to fire back. Needing a 4. It's a hit. So I don't get the extra dice this time. So I'm just down to 10. 10 versus 11 again. 2, 3. I got 4 this time. Last time he bounced it.
Pretty even.
So I had 4,
Yeah.
and you had 4.
Yep.
So roll a d6 for equal hits. A 4. 1 shock, movement, fast, flat out, remove lowest dice while you're immobilized. So just take a
You
shock.
can't move flat out anymore.
You can't move anywhere.
I can't spin the tracks to reface the armor.
No, so you just take a shock, which that's fine. All right, so German phase. Somehow I'm still hanging in here. I don't know how. I just went into hiding pretty much. That's why.
2 senior leaders and
2 4s.
a chain of command. So
1
I'm
and
up
2.
to a 6 again.
Okay, so he's going to fire that squad onto this squad. I'm going to use my last chain of command dice, and I'm going to ambush with my final support option, which is the flamethrower, and we're going to hit those guys. So it is 12 dice, I believe. Hitting on 4s, pluses, doubling shock, and ignoring cover. Anything else I'm missing? Because that's a lot of shit. So 1, not a very good roll. Only 4 hits. Is it 1 or 12 or 16?
I think a vehicle flamethrower is that much.
Vehicle's 16.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Alright, so 4 hits on the Grenadier or Panzer Grenadier squad there. And
So 2 on one team, 2 on the other.
2 dead.
Oh yeah, 2 dead shit.
And a dead and 2 shock.
Okay. 4 shock. Doubles.
Well, yeah, but that's only 1, so you double 1.
Oh, okay, so
It's
2.
5s are kills. So dead and 2 shock on one team.
Alright, let's see if it's the leader.
It is. Oh, the bad luck is turning. He's knocked unconscious. Actually, got to see if it's your senior leader because he's attached. It is. Your senior leader is knocked unconscious.
Okay.
And crispy.
He's rolling around. Okay, and then
He was knocked unconscious.
2 dead on the other.
I'm guessing a flamethrower is not the weapon you want to get knocked out by.
So
Unless he just fainted from
that was that.
being incinerated.
Now let me check something real quick. So anyway, that was that. Now they'll stay there till the end of the phase. So what do you have left here?
My shooting.
So he was gonna.
Oh, it
Fire
was
down.
the shooting with these guys first.
Those guys, yes.
And they
So-
will target. Well, they were already targeting the guys in Overwatch, though.
Yeah. So why don't you just keep shooting at them?
Yeah. So. Okay.
Didn't do as much damage to that flamethrower as I was hoping.
4
It's not
hits.
as good as the vehicle flamethrower.
4 hits on the Overwatch guys.
Okay, so 4 hits, so 2 each. 2 on the BAR team. Actually, you can only hit the guys you can see, which is
The BAR team.
yeah,
So 4 hits on the BARs.
it's 4 on the BAR team, which is only down to 2 dudes. Just a shock.
Okay.
Got lucky there, and I will fire my Overwatch back at you then. What that means, I can only see you with my BAR team. So 4 shots back at you. 1 hit. So go ahead and roll it. Oh, dead German. And it's not the leader.
Yep.
Alright, bad thing for the senior leader that got hurt. Probably nothing.
Wounded, nothing.
Senior leader, it's a -1.
Okay.
So what are you down to?
7.
7. I'm down to 4. And what do you got left here? Anything?
So 2 the machine gun gewehr on 1 squad, and then the rifles. So a lot of dice at your
At the gun?
6-inch gun.
Alright then. Using 5s and 6s.
Enough.
That's a lot of hits. How many is that?
So 6, 8. 8 hits.
I just happen to have 8 dice here. Hardcover.
Oh,
2 dead. No, they're not gone yet. And 2 shock. Let's see if it's the leader. It is not. So I'm down to 1 dude.
And how many shock?
Yeah, I took 2 shock. Yeah, so I guess they are now.
Broken?
Yeah, they broke and ran off. So
He broke.
goodbye. So he's back here somewhere. And he runs actually through this squad. And he's got 3 shock and 1 dude, so these guys take 2 shock. Because if you run like through one of your teams,
You demoralize them.
the amount of extra, the amount of
Isn't it extra over the
Over the-
broken?
over,
So
yeah.
it took 2 to break him. Or no, it took 3 to break him.
yeah. Well, no, it took
You
2,
gotta have more than double, right?
more than double.
So that's 3.
So I'm down to. I had 1 guy with 3 shock.
So,
So
you
2
didn't
shock.
have any extra shock to give the other guys.
He's got 1 at least.
It took 2 shock to pin him, 3 to break. So he doesn't have any excess of
Oh,
shock.
that's true.
So
Okay. So they don't take anything. So the guys and the gun are just. I'll just
you're
take the
trying
gun
to cheat,
off.
Travis.
Cheat at least in my own favor, right? I'll just take the gun off. They won't be coming. Actually,
You could reman it,
I
couldn't you?
could, if I somehow was able to find that guy and take all of his shock off, and the turn ended, and he ran back, he could possibly reman it. It's a long shot, but is that it?
That's it.
Okay. So back to the Americans. Oh wait, I got to roll a bad thing. This is probably going to bring me down to less command dice here. So team breaks are 2 -1. Damn it. So I'm down to 3. I'm down to 3 command dice.
It's good for me. Unless you roll a double face somehow.
Even if I roll the double
It doesn't
face.
matter. He's not going to be able to do anything with it. with 3 dice.
Oh, and I do take my flamethrower team off.
And you lost your Overwatch from the...
And I've lost my Overwatch. That's why we got on.
Only the BAR team fired, so you...
That's true. So the rifle team is still on Overwatch. So I got another chain of command dice.
Yay.
And 2 4s. All I did was just move my leader over to there. And I actually have another leader I could bring in. But I might need him to bring the flamethrower on.
Okay.
Another double phase. 1, 3, 4. So this Grenadier squad is moving around through that hole in the hedge now. And second phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an extra 3.
Okay.
So this squad was able to get over the hedge.
So
The
actually
medic,
fence, but
the fence, I'm sorry. The medic made the hedge, and he's trying to get to the lieutenant. And then this squad again has moved up. So, and then those guys went on Overwatch. And that's it. Now I'm down to 3 command dice here. It's not looking good. Especially when you get a chain of command dice. So a 1 and a 3. So I had a 1, bringing the flamethrower in, but he's actually going to be down in this window here. We're not going to be in close combat because there has to be a clear path, and there isn't. So we're going to fire the flamethrower at that squad. And then with the 3 I took the shock off, and then this rifle team is now kind of exposed to fire over there, so they're going to go tactical. And I will fire the flamethrower at that squad. 2 hits. Out of 12 dice, I got 2 4s, Andre.
yeah, well, you're still screwed.
I'm still screwed.
One team.
I don't know if either of you realize
America.
your tactical error.
Or shock.
Huh? 2 shock.
2 shock.
Actually, 4 shock. Because it doubles shock.
Yeah.
So I guess 2 shock per team.
2 2.
What are you saying, Andre? You see something that we don't?
I think so.
For who?
I see defeat in your future. That's what I see.
It's not good for you. You should have been stayed on the top floor.
Oh, for the assault?
Yep.
Well, it's got to end sometime. So, yeah, that's it for me. So, chain of command point. You still got a full chain of command dice? Or is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1, 3, and a 4. So this squad moved up. So actually both teams take a shock.
Oh,
They sprinted. The medic's still trying to get over to the lieutenant. Couldn't quite make it. So, and then the tiger. You want to take the shock off? I guess might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll take the shock off.
And then he's going to fire the main cannon at this squad. They're tactical, but it's HE, so they're in the open again.
Couldn't they shoot through your own platoon?
Oh, with the vehicle, since the turret weapon is higher up, as long as the target isn't within 6 of your own guys, you can shoot over them.
Okay. So,
So
7 dice.
Okay, needing 4s.
Man,
3,
4 hits.
4. So all onto the rifle team, since that's all you can see. Dead and 2 shock. See if it's the leader. It is. That's got to be the 5th time that I got my leader hit.
Game.
Unless I roll low. Yes, so nothing.
Wow.
Let's see what happens to him, actually.
I was gonna say if he dies.
Well, that's true. Usually I roll what
Yeah,
happens
I
to
know,
him
but
before.
you called it the other way, so.
Okay, so I rolled a 1. So let's see what happens to him. He loses a command initiative. Actually, I think he dies because he lost a command initiative early in the game. So
no. He lost the command initiative.
So did he.
Oh.
They both did. So he's actually dead. So what's junior leader killed on a 1?
On 1? -1.
So I'm down to 2. So I lose a jump off point. And my command dice are now down to 2. So I'll just take this one off. Actually, I'll just take. It doesn't matter. I don't have anything.
Why don't you take that one off?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea, Andre. That
Before
way
you lose it.
I'll lose it anyway, and then I'll be really screwed. All right. That's it then, huh?
Jeez.
That's it. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. Now it's time to spring my trap.
Double 6s.
A 4 and a 3.
I got the Overwatch over here to spring on him.
All right.
He's run.
So these guys are going to run across. I have a plan here. He's going to spring his Overwatch from the barn, which is
6 hits.
6 hits.
And then, as Andre elegantly pointed out, you got another Overwatch to shoot at you.
Yes, thank you, Andre.
Hey, here for you. In this
And then, so let's see here. I'm needing what?
Sixes.
Well, technically, it'll be in the open right there. So 1 dead and 2 shock. See what's the leader. It is again. That is, what, the 7th? I don't know. It's a lot
All the
though.
leaders.
It is the senior leader, which is who I didn't want to get hit. And he's killed.
You're at 0.
And,
Senior leader killed on a 5.
Yeah, that's -2.
oh yeah. Oh, minus. Yep, -2.
So I have reached 0. Damn it. You know, I ran the whole squad across just so that wouldn't happen. Anyway, awkward left-handed handshake. So we'll be back to wrap it up.
Good.
Alright, so Germans dropped me to 0. Mainly because I was rolling like hell on the leader. That was the second time he got hit. And then this guy got hit, or the other squad, that squad, their squad leader got hit twice. This guy got hit. There's at least 5 leader
Oh, that
hits.
leader got killed.
Yeah, but I mean, he got killed by
Oh.
getting hit twice. But yeah, I was trying to get over here with the senior leader to fire the flamethrower again. But yeah, he got picked off running across the street by the MG42. So yeah, I think I made a mistake at the beginning by even deploying out here at all. All I did was take a bunch of fire, got all my leaders hit, and then just ran back to safety anyway. So.
Mobilize the tiger though.
Yeah, there's that. Mobilize the tiger, but he's still shooting at 88. So anyway, you got any thoughts there, Cole?
It was good. A lot of good dice. That's it.
It was, yeah. It was a good game. I thought maybe I had a chance if I played all my tricks, which was the ambush and with the flamethrower and then the interrupt and everything. But flamethrower didn't do work like I thought it was going to. I had 2 shots with it, but killed 1 guy and put maybe a
Well,
few
you need
shock.
to be able to back it up with some machine gun, get the Bren teams pouring down on, with it to pile up some shock, but he just had you push back too far.
Yeah, I just got overwhelmed. German wave just swept over. They have now captured the Pershing. So what are you going to do? Are you going to like paint it gray and bring it back, or are you going to take it back to Berlin?
Take it back to Berlin.
Alright, that's a good idea. So anyway, that's it for this one. So we'll be back next time.